Hello, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back. Long overdue. And I do apologize. Real life sometimes gets the better of me. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shut down this thing. We're going to go ahead and turn on our desktop audio and all that stuff. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be showing you, yes, you folks, how to bring in your own character picture in game. I know I promised this video several months back, but there's just been a lot of things going on. So, without getting into all of that, let's go ahead and get us a cup of coffee, which I have mine right here. It's hazelnut. So strap yourselves in, folks, because we are going to make our own character screens. Now, I've already got some right there. Now, I want you to pay careful. Let's rename that because I got a character in here that is a colon or parenthesis instead of 9732. All right, now, I want you to pay special attention to the naming convention, okay? If you notice, it says Chief 9732 underscore large dot png. The bottom one says Chief 9732 underscore small.png. It's very, very important that you have the underscore large underscore small because the things are a little different. I ain't even turned my Steam on yet. So you are going to need GIMP, which is a free program. Just Google GIMP, download it, install it. I try to use free programs for you folks, such as Notepad++ for your coding and things like that. GIMP for your texturing and stuff like that. Blender if you're using and doing models and things and all that good stuff. Okay? So you'll always find me trying to use free tools for your modding and stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and load up Stranded Alien Dawn. I'm over here on the right monitor trying to sort my Steam out. So give me just a second. Come here, Steam. Work with me, you. See, here it is right here. If you notice, I have my display for my left monitor and all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and load up Stranded Alien Dawn. Folks, if you have not checked out any of my other modding tutorials for Stranded Alien Dawn, make sure you go and watch those. If not, you are going to be kind of lost in this live stream and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go over every single thing that I went over on those videos and stuff like that. So definitely go and check out those videos. Watch them in order. They're labeled, I think, 1 through 5. Definitely watch them in order. I'm going to get a sip of this coffee while we're waiting for Alien Stranded Dawn to load up. I'm sorry, not Alien Stranded Dawn. Stranded Alien Dawn. Should be loading up. I click play. So while we're waiting on that to sort its life out, your mod folder will be in your users, app data, roaming, Stranded Alien Dawn mods folder. Okay, guys, and this is our stream mod. See, it's named stream mod. I have other mods and stuff like that I have. And there's a test mod that I've done before I started making videos for mods and all that stuff. But that's where you find it right there. Okay. Now, if you want to get to your your app data folder, just right click over here, click on run, type in Oh, where's my keyboard? Percent app data per percent, and apparently it didn't take the percent for that. So just type that, and then it'll bring up your app data folder. It'll bring up your app data roaming, and then just go down here to Stranded Alien Dawn. I can't read. There it is. See? Just like that. And then you'll be in your mods folder. Don't mess with any of this other stuff over here, guys. Just leave that alone. The only thing we're interested in is our mods folder, which is right here, stream mod. And then in your mod folder, you will not have an images folder. So what you want to do is just go ahead and create new folder. We're going to call it images. Oh, now Alien Stranded Dawn loads up. That's funny. All right, well, while it's still sorting life out, uh, no. All right, so anyhow, the new folder, you'll just name it images, okay? That's all you'll do. All right. So we're going to move this folder over here. For me, it's going to be over here to Windows 1. Now, what I got to do real quick, the reason it looks all funky and stuff, is because I have Alien Stranded Dawn at like 3,000 by whatever. Okay, OBS don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change my screen resolutions to 1080, 1920 by 1080. Okay, that'll make everything happy again. All right, now I've already showed y'all how to create a mod and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and just start a new game for real quick to where we can select our characters. All right, if you notice, this is our modded Ken. Okay, if you notice, there's dear old Chief sitting up there. You notice there's a small picture right there, but if you look to the right, there's no picture there. If you remember, I renamed that file. Okay, that large file that had the parenthesis instead of the 9, which was a typo on my part. That's why it's not the picture's not up there. Otherwise, there'd be a picture like that up there. See? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change that. So we're going to go all the way back to the main menu. Mod Manager is what we're going to pull up. All right. Now we're going to go to our stream mod right here. We're going to mod editor. Okay. It's going to change some things around. And then it's going to give us a few windows when we open up and all that stuff. Give me just 1 second. I'm having to tend to this real quick. It's always something. Give me just 1 second, guys. I apologize. All right. Now that's taken care of. All right. Now where was we at? Okay. So whenever you first load into that mod editor thing and all that, it'll bring up uh, a little tutorial and stuff like that. It's not very um, explanatory, especially if you've never modded this game before or anything like that. That's why I chose to do content and modding content and stuff like that, and showing y'all how to do it. Because if you're like me, you have to see things done. But anyhow, we're just going to go ahead and close that out. All right, now, going back to our thing, when we hit mod editor, it'll bring up this little window right here. Okay. This really comes in handy, guys, whenever you have multiple monitors, because you can just drag that over here. But for y'all, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of leave it over here the best I can. We're going to double click on our stream mod. Okay. It's going to bring up this window right here. If you notice right here, we have two little exclamation marks there in the red. They're screaming, saying, hey, we got problems. All right, now, that's because if you look right here, property, portrait, large, of type, UI underscore image. Image not found. So we're just going to run down here and we're just going to correct that real quick. Okay. All right, let's see. Small image. There it is. We're going to import chief large right there. Okay. Now, if you notice, it has, what is that little asterisk underscore large dot asterisk. Okay, and you can try to load others, but it will only load the underscore large dot ping. Now, if you notice, very quickly, look at the dimensions. 360 by 360. That is the absolute large image file. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull that up in GIMP. Let GIMP come up, but we're going to go ahead and select our image right here. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to save. Okay. Now, we can go ahead and close that because we're not really playing the game. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to main menu. And now that we saved that mod, okay, now you notice when we select our image to the right is up there now. See how easy that was, folks? I know that's cool, right? But, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, well, let's see, I got to select these, thingies right here. I'm going to move these over to the right monitor. Hopefully I won't move them in the middle of y'all's, text messages so I can read y'all's texts and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and kind of shrink this one up a little bit so when I move it to the other monitor, I can still see y'all's text messages and all that stuff. All right, there we go. Beautiful. That is awesome right there. All right, so let's go ahead and rearrange them over there on the thing. All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So, we're gonna go ahead and quit the game. Okay. Now, here's our image right here. Okay. Now, we're going to use this image, and we're going to just kind of do some things to the image, just to change it up a little bit. All right, there we go. There's a little bit of that. Oh, there we go. We're going to click that. And then we're going to file. We're right-clicking and file. We're going to export. Actually, we're going to save as. We're going to save as. Okay. Notice how it's got the name, but we're going to change the name and everything. We're going to go with live stream underscore large dot png. Okay. We're just going to save that. Just like so. The given file name cannot be used for saving. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go over here, file, export. All right. Notice we still have our other two files there. Remember, this file needs to be live stream underscore large dot png. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and export that. Okay. And we're just going to leave all this as is and leave it like that. Okay. Now, let me move that over here for just a second. For just a second. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to I'm looking for a specific image and all that stuff. Hold on just 1 second, guys. Stay tuned. We're having technical difficulties. Hold on, I'm still looking. All right. Found a picture right there. Okay, that's their old chief without his hat and all that stuff. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come over here and we're going to create new. And then you can do this also. Remember, we need 360 by 360. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we are. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to select our little tool right here. And we're going to Control A to copy everything. Okay. And then we're going to Control C to copy that. Then we're going to come over here to our new image of 360 by 360. We're going to Control V to paste it. Okay. Now we can kind of move it around a little bit and all that stuff. Easy peasy. What we're going to do now is we're going to go down here to Tools. and we're going to go to transfer or transform tools, and then we're going to select scale. Okay. And what we're going to do is kind of scale us into the little square right there. Okay. Look at that. All right. And then we're going to scale that. All right. Now, over here, if you notice, we have something going on over here. Well, what do we got going on over here? What we're going to do is we're going to right click on that, and we're going to say anchor layer. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go lay down. Now. Get over and lay down. Now. Thank you. There we go. Export as. Okay. We're going to export, and we're going to call this chief. Okay. Underscore large dot png. Oh, it's already got the png in there. Okay. Never mind. Always pay attention, guys. Always pay attention to what you got going on. Okay. All right. Now we're going to export that. Okay. Bam. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go. Hold on, guys. Just 1 second. I apologize, guys, between my phone blowing up today and uh and then Booker. I had to tend to him for just a second. All right, where was we? All right, I don't remember exactly what I was telling y'all. But anyhow, um, make sure that your large image is 360 by 360, and whenever you save it, whatever you name it, underscore large dot png, and it's 360 by 360. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and close that one. Okay, I'm going to discard any changes. We're going to leave that picture open. And then, as soon as I find my thing, where's the, come on, where are you at? All right, so for whatever reason, my folder isn't wanting to open up. Give me just 1 second. All right, let's. All right, I'm gonna open up the small folder or the small file now. Okay, and that's gonna be kind of a reference and all that stuff. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's open that back up again. All right. All right, now the small, if we hover over that, it should tell us the size of it. For whatever reason, it's not. So let's go to properties and see if that tells us the size of it. Either which way, we can find the size. Oh, there it is. Dimensions. It's your small file will be 100 by 100. Okay. So with that being said, we can go ahead and move this over here out of the way. Well, we'll just kind of shrink it a little bit for you and all that stuff. There you go. Okay. I can pull OBS back up now that I got my life sorted out. Hey, Distracted Desk Dweller, welcome to the stream. We are showing how to mod Alien Stranded Dawn, or no, Stranded Alien Dawn, because a lot of people's been wanting to know how can we create our own character picture and all that stuff. So if you're just tuning in, definitely stick around and you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. All right, so we learned that the small size is, can we move that over here? Maybe. There we go. No. All right, can we move that? No. Okay, so we can't move it around. All right, so now we're going to go to our create a new. And we're going to make this one 100 by 100, okay? All right, now we're going to click OK. Okay, just like earlier, we had our little thingy come up and stuff like that. Now we should be able to still press yes. All right, I pressed Control V from earlier when we had pasted it on the other one. How we made a copy of that. Now remember, we're making a little bitty. Now, what you can do, if you need to, you can press the plus key on your number pad, and it will bring your it'll zoom in for you. That way you can get some fine adjustments and stuff like that. Okay. And we'll just kind of center this like so. And then we're going to go ahead and click scale. And then we're going to go ahead and go over here and we're going to right click. And then we're going to, once again, we're going to anchor layer down. Okay. Now, once we do that, then we're going to right click. And then we're going to highlight the word file. And then we're going to go ahead and go export as. And then we're going to name this one live stream. Actually, we're going to name this one chief underscore small .png. Remember, the naming convention is very important, okay? Now, worst case scenario, I might have to make this capital L a large L. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fix that now. It's very important that you have this named correctly, because if not, the game will not recognize it. All right. So now we can just kind of load up Alien Stranded Dawn. Shows that it's loaded up now. It's not loaded up, but it shows that it was running. Okay, that was weird. But, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and load Stranded Alien Dawn up, and we're going to have a look-see and see what play dang you play. And see our character, our new character. Now, for those of y'all that's just tuning in and you've never watched any of my other modded videos, folks, I cannot stress to you enough, go back and watch those 5 previous videos so that you'll be caught up on what we're doing here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and find our mod manager again. Yep, that is on. All right, now let's go ahead and go to our mod editor again. Okay. And it'll take a few seconds to get everything sorted out, moved around, and all that good stuff. And we're just going to sit here and watch paint dry. While that's happening, folks, I'm going to take a sip of this coffee. Good, good, good. And this video was actually supposed to have been made a couple of months ago. But like I said, once again, it brings up this right here. Just close out your web browser. You don't even need it open. Okay. Now, when you close out that, you know, you have these little tabs down here. This one right here is the one that we need to be interested in. Okay. That's this tab right here. We're going to go ahead and double click on our stream mod, which that's the mod that we have loaded. No other mods are turned on. All right. Now, if you remember my other little thing right here, so I'm gonna bring it over here so you can see it. All right, we're gonna let that do its thing. Now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna find our portraits over here. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and import for this small one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and import Chief Small. Okay, and we're gonna click open, and then right here I'm gonna go ahead and click Chief Large right here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna click save. All right, now this is gonna get good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and exit and go to main menu. Okay, and we're gonna just click new game just to test it out. So now there you are. There's Chief right there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and throw Chiefy up in there. Yeah. Well, this is our modded Ken, but you would go through the same steps for your own. You would go through the same steps for your own character, such as Distracted Desk Dweller. Welcome to the stream, and yes, ma'am, you should definitely do some coffee brewing and all that stuff because coffee is good. So, what I'm telling you is you can bring your own character into your game. You can set it up however you want. You'll learn those steps in the last 5 videos on how to bring your own character in, because we brought in our own version of Ken. We brought it in so whenever he spawns in, we're gonna go ahead and start, guys, just to show you what I'm talking about. Our character has his own firearm, and you can't build it. I think you can repair it, but you can't build it. Now we're just giving him a face now, our own face. Now there is a way that you can actually bring in your own characters, such as your own 3D models. Oh, everything's shaking. I do not know that way off the top of my head, but can we Ken, come over here. There we go. Let's have a look at you, son. But if you notice, let's see, how do I pause again? There we go. But if you notice, our character doesn't look like Ken on the thing, and we just done some customizations with what we had available to work to. But you can bring in your own models, like you can make this like the Incredible Hulk, or maybe, I don't know, a clone trooper from the Clone Wars or something. But if you look right there, if you see, we also made it where he had his own firearm too, which is, I think, yeah, right there. Okay, which Ken is kind of like our version of Ken is kind of like a soldier or whatever. And something happened to the ship, and they all crash landed on the planet in this scenario. So our quote Ken that is a formal security officer, well, you would think that they would have some type of special sidearm at minimum, you know, to kind of help keep the peace and stuff like that. So yeah, if you notice, he's a little different than everybody else and stuff like that. Let's see, what is his skills? I don't remember. It's been so long. Where did your skills at, Ken? All right, so he's level 10 combat. Okay, and physical, because he's a security officer. Well, you have to be in physical shape to be a security officer or military or law enforcement and all that. Well, you're supposed to anyhow. It makes life easier. So we kind of just gave him some skills and all that. But when you create your character, you can base your character off of your own experiences. And I don't know if I showed y'all how. Yeah, there it is. Because yeah, remember I showed y'all how to put your own bio in there. Modded version of Ken. This Ken is our stream version, which we learned how to overwrite the game's default Ken. So, you know, there you go. But that is how you bring in your own character. With your own little picture and all that stuff, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and exit the game and go back to our desktop, okay? Now that we have a base picture, large and small, we're going to go ahead and open up our images, okay? And we're going to start with the large image first, okay? And like I said, this is GIMP. GIMP is a free program. If you're using Photoshop, hey, have at it. You know, you use what you use. All of my videos, all of my tutorials will always show you, the viewer, free tools that you can use for what we're doing in that specific video and all that stuff, such as Notepad++, GIMP, or whatever. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to right-click on our picture, and we're going to go down to Colors. And then we're going to, well, let's see, what do we got here? Let's posterize. Okay, that's, we can adjust our levels. Okay. Let's go ahead and go a little bit more. Let's go with 15. All right. Let's do the same over here. Make that 15 also. Okay. Whatever we do to one, we want to do to the other. Okay. Now let's go back over here to our large one. And you can, like I said, you can zoom in by pressing the plus key. And it'll zoom in. Now let's go over here back to colors. And let's go ahead and do exposure. Let's just kind of move some numbers around. Let's do 15 there. We're just kind of all right, so that's 15 and then 126, negative 126. All right. We can zoom in on this. All right. And then negative 126. Yeah, it was negative 126, wasn't it? Well, we can't get the, there we go. Maybe that'll work right there. Yeah, all right, there we go. Beautiful. All right. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to mimic like it's kind of cartoonish. All right, now once we do that, we can right click and then go to File. And this is the easy part. All we got to do is go down here to where it says Overwrite. That's it. We're done. We'll do the same thing with this one. Okay. Overwrite. That's it. We're done. And it'll show where we're overwrote. So now all we got to do is just go ahead and close out. We can discard changes. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and load up Stranded Alien Dawn again. And then we're going to load in, create a new game with our new kin or whatever and all that stuff. Well, we actually don't even have to load in a new game. We just have to look. And you'll see a difference in your character. Now, you can experiment with GIMP in different settings and stuff like that. Definitely, do a little fuzziness or whatever, This is, Bob Rossett, this is your world, okay? Now, if you notice, our picture kind of looks a little bit closer to whatever and all that stuff, okay? So, yeah, you can definitely do that. And it actually almost looks like we're standing in front of a vault door in that picture. But, guys, that is how you, my beautiful, awesome viewers, that is how you create your own portrait for your game and all that stuff. Guys, if you have any questions at all or you're unsure, make sure you get into the comment sections below and ask the questions. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe this video, because I have looked around and there's still not many other videos on Stranded Alien Dawn on how to actually mod. You got a plethora of how to install mods. Well, if you're anything like me, you want to know how to use the mod editor. So if this content is something that you enjoy and it has helped you with your making your own mod, or has encouraged you to make your own mods, and you want to see a specific video on how to do something, get into the comment fields and let me know. Ask. Join my Discord. You'll probably find me in my Discord, faster than you will anywhere else, because my Discord it's on my cell phone, so it goes wherever I go for the most part. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe. That way you will catch all of the videos for this specific game, or if there's another game that you want to mod and you don't know how to mod, just let me know. I don't know if you don't ask. There's never a stupid question, guys. So I want to thank everybody for joining me on this day, and I'm sorry, guys, that real life has prevented me from making this specific video for those viewers of mine that have actually asked for this video a couple of months ago, and I apologize, guys. So with that being said, I hope that you can understand, but I may be a little late, but I didn't dismiss y'all, and I didn't forget about y'all. And see, YouTube, YouTube is rolling out new layout that puts comments where recommended vids are in the sidebar, and more recommended below vids where comments were. I did not know that. I honestly, Distracted Desk Dweller, I really don't pay attention to YouTube and what they've got going on for the most part. I try to keep things real simple. I don't get on one side or the other of the fence. The YouTube's going to do whatever YouTube wants to do. It doesn't matter what any of us think or feel and all that stuff. As long as I can still bring y'all content, tutorial videos showing y'all how to mod, make mods, or whatever, or maybe just showcasing a mod or whatever. As long as I can still do that, I don't care if they burn the house down, for lack of a better words, because they're going to do whatever they want to do. But anyhow, guys, I will catch you in the next stream, and hopefully we'll see you there.